It's 8:37 p.m. You're sitting at your desk, staring at your laptop. The screen is full of emails, Slack messages, unfinished tasks, and one important decision you've been avoiding all evening. Should you hire that freelancer? Should you launch the campaign tomorrow? Should you respond to that difficult client right now? Or wait? You've built a business. You've handled pressure before. Yet somehow tonight, even the smallest decision feels exhausting. If you've ever wondered why your brain seems sharp in the morning but foggy by evening, there's a hidden reason behind it. And it's called decision fatigue. Before we dive in, take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content that helps you think smarter, work better, and build a stronger life. Now here's the strange part. Most entrepreneurs don't realize that some of their worst business decisions happen after 6 p.m. Not because they're careless, not because they lack experience, but because their brain is simply out of fuel. Think about your day for a moment. You wake up and the decisions begin instantly. What should I wear? What should I eat? Should I check emails first or start with deep work? Should I respond to that message now or later? By the time you even reach your desk, you've already made dozens of decisions. Then the real work starts. Pricing choices, hiring decisions, client conversations, marketing strategies, content ideas, financial judgments. Every single one of those decisions consumes mental energy. And here's something most people never talk about. Your brain doesn't have unlimited decision power. It's more like a battery. Every choice you make slowly drains it. Psychologists discovered something fascinating while studying judges in courtrooms. They noticed that judges were far more likely to grant parole in the morning than later in the day. The same judges, the same cases, the same laws. The only difference was time of day. As the day went on, their mental energy dropped. Instead of carefully weighing decisions, they defaulted to the easiest choice, which was usually saying no. Now imagine what that means for entrepreneurs. By the time evening arrives, you may have made hundreds of decisions already. And when your mental battery is low, your brain starts looking for shortcuts. You become more impulsive, more emotional, more likely to avoid difficult choices altogether. That's why entrepreneurs sometimes send risky emails late at night. That's why they suddenly change strategies at 9 p.m. That's why they make hiring decisions they regret the next morning. It's not lack of intelligence, it's decision fatigue. And the worst part, most people don't even realize it's happening. Instead, they blame themselves. I'm losing my edge. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Why can't I think clearly tonight? But here's the truth. Your brain simply wasn't designed to make endless high-stakes decisions all day long. Even the most successful entrepreneurs protect their mental energy like it's their most valuable resource. Look at people like top CEOs, athletes, or elite performers. Many of them wear the same style of clothes every day. Not because they lack options, but because they refuse to waste decision energy on small things. Every tiny choice you eliminate during the day protects your brain for the decisions that actually matter. But decision fatigue doesn't just affect business strategy. It affects emotions too. Late in the evening, problems start feeling bigger than they actually are. A client message feels like a crisis. A small mistake feels like failure. Your brain, already tired, begins to exaggerate risk and negativity. And that's exactly when entrepreneurs make decisions they regret the most. Sending angry replies, canceling good ideas, quitting strategies that were actually working, all because their brain was operating at 20% battery. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. Researchers discovered that decision fatigue doesn't just make people choose poorly. Sometimes it makes them avoid choosing at all. And for entrepreneurs, that can be even more dangerous. Because when important decisions get delayed again and again, opportunities start slipping away. Deals disappear, ideas lose momentum, competitors move faster, and suddenly, the business that once felt exciting starts feeling heavy. But there's a powerful shift that highly successful entrepreneurs understand, and most people never notice. They don't try to make better decisions at night. They redesign their entire day, so their best decisions happen when their brain is strongest. And once you understand how they do this, it completely changes the way you run your business. Because the real solution to decision fatigue isn't just working harder. It's learning how to protect your brain's decision power before it runs out. And the strategies that do this are surprisingly simple, yet almost nobody uses them. The first strategy successful entrepreneurs use is something most people overlook. They schedule decisions, not just tasks. Most people plan their day like this: 9 a.m. answer emails, 10 a.m. meeting, 12 p.m. lunch, 2 p.m. work on project, 5 p.m. finish tasks. But top performers organize their schedule very differently. They ask one powerful question every morning: which decisions matter the most today? Then they handle those decisions early in the day, when their mind is clear and their mental battery is full. Because here's the truth: your brain at 9 a.m. is not the same brain you have at 9 p.m. In the morning, your thinking is sharp. You can weigh risks, analyze information, and see opportunities clearly. But by evening, your brain is tired. It starts looking for comfort instead of clarity. That's why major business decisions should almost never be made late at night. Instead, successful entrepreneurs create what psychologists call decision windows. A decision window is a specific time during the day reserved only for thinking and choosing. No emails, no social media, no distractions, just focused decision-making. For many founders, that window happens between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. That's when the brain is at its strongest, and it's when the most important choices should happen. But there's another powerful habit that reduces decision fatigue dramatically. They reduce the number of decisions they have to make. Think about it. Every time you choose what to eat, what to wear, what to work on next, or which task to start first, you're spending mental energy. Now imagine removing dozens of those choices entirely. Many entrepreneurs simplify their routines. Same breakfast most mornings, same style of clothing, same morning workflow. It may sound boring, but it protects their mental power. Because the fewer small decisions you make, the more energy you save for the big ones. But there's an even deeper layer to decision fatigue that most people miss. Emotions. When your brain gets tired, your emotional control weakens. You become more reactive. A negative comment feels personal. A small setback feels like a disaster. A delay feels like failure. This emotional amplification is why late-night decisions can be so dangerous. You're not just tired, you're emotionally tired. And that combination creates poor judgment. Great entrepreneurs know this about themselves, so they follow a simple rule. If a decision feels emotional after 6 p.m., they delay it. They sleep on it, because sleep does something remarkable to the brain. During sleep, your mind reorganizes information, clears mental clutter, and restores cognitive energy. A problem that felt overwhelming at night often looks completely different the next morning. You might have experienced this yourself. Something that stressed you out at midnight suddenly feels manageable after breakfast. That's your brain resetting its decision capacity. Another strategy high performers use is decision batching. Instead of making decisions randomly throughout the day, they group similar decisions together. Hiring decisions happen in one block. Financial decisions happen in another block. Creative decisions happen in a separate window. Why does this work? Because switching between different types of thinking drains the brain faster. Creative thinking uses different mental pathways than analytical thinking. When you constantly jump between them, your brain burns energy quickly. Batching keeps your brain in one mode longer, which preserves mental stamina. But perhaps the most powerful strategy is something surprisingly simple. They create clear rules for themselves. Rules eliminate decisions. For example, no business emails after 7 p.m. Major financial decisions only in the morning. Client responses are never written while emotional. Once a rule exists, the brain doesn't have to debate anymore. And that protects mental energy. This is why some of the most productive entrepreneurs appear calm under pressure. It's not that they face fewer problems. It's that they've removed thousands of unnecessary decisions from their lives. Their mental energy is reserved only for what truly matters. So the next time you feel mentally drained at night, staring at a difficult choice, remember this. It might not be the wrong decision. It might simply be the wrong time to decide. Your brain isn't failing you. It's asking for rest. The smartest entrepreneurs in the world understand this simple truth. Protect your decision energy like it's your most valuable asset. Because in business, success isn't just about working harder. It's about making better decisions at the right time. If this video helped you understand your brain and your business a little better, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more insights that help you think smarter, work smarter, and build a stronger future. And remember, your next big breakthrough might not come from doing more. It might come from learning when not to decide.